Hi guys, happy International Women's Day, 8th March 2021. Yeah, so for me, whenever International Women's Day comes, particularly in the last 3 years, in the past, before 3 years, because I was very active as a member of the women's movement, and I played a very strong role in changing certain systems and laws and processes for women. In the last 3 years, every time 8th March is coming round, I wince in pain. Yeah, I actually want to close my eyes and open on the 9th of March. And this year for me, actually today, it's actually been worse. And I'll explain to you why. The battles, having been part of the women's movement, having been an active member of the women's movement for 20 years, there are so many battles that have been fought and won by those before me and even after I joined the movement. And the battles, in my opinion, when you fight a battle, it should finish. It should end, and then you move on to another battle. The reason why I wince in pain is that the battles are not changing. They are the same. Women continue to be vilified for standing up for themselves. They continue to be unbelieved, disbelieved when they speak their truth. Women continue to face sexual harassment in the workplace, whether for them to get a job or to stay in the job or to get promoted in the job, even at very high levels. And with economic pressures of this world, most women I have spoken to do believe, as opposed to before, do believe that for them to rise in the job market, they need to submit to some kind of sexual favors to some man. And young people that I speak to these days, they think that's the norm. In my time, it was something that was being othered, when I was younger and in the active movement. But now it's become standard as one of the battles that you engage in to get to the top. Let me leave that aside. Let me go back to the issue of women not being believed when they speak their truth. Yesterday, the whole world heard what the Duchess of Sussex spoke about in terms of her experience. Not other people's experience, her experience living as a member of the British royal family, and having taken a decision to leave that space and start all over again as a private citizen, and the pain she went through about not getting the right support when the pressures of lies, racism were put on her. And then having made the decision to say, okay, if there's no way out, I'm going back to California. And then, she and her family went back. What are people saying? She's lying. She's an attention seeker. She's an actress. She has now put on this thing of an actress and is lying to the whole world. Vilification of women. Continuing. In the 1800s, there was this rule called the corroboration rule, that when a woman is sexually assaulted, any form of sexual assault, that she had to corroborate the evidence, meaning there had to be a third party who would tell the court that, yes, indeed, I heard her scream, I heard her this. Otherwise, on her own evidence, she could not be believed. It was called the corroboration rule. Here in Malawi, it's only in 2020 that the court has ruled that corroboration is no longer a valid piece of evidence. And this has permeated throughout the courts, particularly in the common law system. Women not being believed, that somehow when we speak our truth, we are manipulative, we are liars, that our reality is not a reality until someone else says it is. And this is 2021 International Women's Day. I'm tired of this nonsense. And I want to say here, for me, I stand with the Duchess of Sussex. I believe her truth. And she doesn't have to prove anything to us. If she speaks that she faced racism, she faced oppression, she was manipulated, that the royal system, pushed her up against the wall and made life difficult for her, and then she left, we have a duty to believe her. But being a woman and a woman of color doesn't help. That everybody now, not everybody is a fool, but some people are saying she's lying, she's manipulative, Harry is in trouble. What kind of trouble is he? He just supported his wife. Guys, it's 2021. And our voices matter. Our truth counts. And we have to believe. We have to be believed. And we have to believe the Duchess. So, this is why I don't like this International Women's Day. It's becoming ridiculous now.